Yeah. What's up, everybody? Matt Magna here with guest star Brandon Nasserini.
Woo woo.
He's on TikTok and YouTube as well. Today we just got a racing simulator, but it's all in a bunch of different pieces, and we're going to show you how to put it together as we learn ourselves. So Brandon's going to show you what we're working with here.
Alright, so we got the Minneer bucket seat and the Minneer cockpit, and Matt will tell you the rest.
So in the other box, we got some Logitech stuff. We got the Logitech driving force shifter, as well as the Logitech G920 steering wheel and pedals. 3 pedals for those of you concerned.
Yeah.
So the G920 is a pretty good entry-level steering wheel, and this steering wheel is for the Xbox One and the PC.
Try to trick us.
Alright guys, so now we're going to start by opening up these boxes.
Whoop whoop. I feel like it's Christmas right now.
Time
Do you
lapse.
feel Christmas? I feel like we should have a tree set up here and...
So this is the G920. This is the steering wheel and the pedals.
I shouldn't mess with it too much.
Watch it breaks.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use it if it's not plugged in. Dude, check this out. Look at these pedals.
Yeah, that's freaking legit.
It's got real weight. Like,
Dude, we're gonna get so much
Check these out, dude. There's these pedals, they have resistance to them. It feels... Oh, dude, the brake pedal has a lot of resistance. That's good.
So we got the bottom seat. This is what you sit on. Just so everybody knows, this is... See? That's the back of the seat. Your back goes right here.
Looks pretty sporty.
It is very sporty.
So this is part of the mount, the Minneer stand that everything mounts to, like the chair, the steering wheel, pedals, all that stuff. All right, and you can tell this is part of the mount as well. This is where like the pedals go. You can kind of tell. Screws. I won't show you all the pieces, but we got a few more items, and that all is gonna make sense to you very soon. Foot thing, and then the thing I was looking at. Maybe we can slide these two together.
These two gotta go together. All right.
Yeah, we'll do it right in this area. So it must be like this, right? Because if there's 4 feet, there's 4 screws, so let's see. I believe it's like this.
It's 4 holes for 4 feet.
You're right. Yep. So 4 feet.
Okay.
And
This is part of the pedals mount area. We can see this is perfect, but this one right here, you can see this one is not perfect inside here.
this will be pretty easy.
We're putting Brandon's skid plates on there, not to be confused with Brandon's skid marks.
Yeah, you never know.
Then he'll be leaving on the track.
So essentially, make sure when you're looking at that diagram that this bar goes straight down.
The steering wheel is going towards you, right? Or so,
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the diagram. If you have confusion here, the part where the steering wheel mounts, these bars come towards you. So the pedals are here, and then this bar goes towards you because the steering wheel has to be closer to you because your arms are shorter than your legs. I guess that was obvious, but
My mom said alligators got all them teeth but no toothbrush.
yeah.
Okay, that one's good.
So you screw those in there. Here's what it looks like from this angle.
Yep.
So yeah, you have it coming towards you, and these, you got 3 screws there, and you got the nut on end of each one, each of the normal bolts. This is just a twisty guy here.
So we're gonna leave that thing in there this time.
Leave what?
We're gonna leave this in here just so we know which way it goes.
Oh, gotcha. I'll just sit here for a second, record.
Okay.
This might be the crucial part of the setup, and the chair.
Those guys trying to set it up, so I can play it later. He won't even go to work tomorrow. He'll probably just be sitting up here playing.
Yeah, but if we leave it as it is, he'll have to figure out how to like program it and then figure out a game. So he'll end up doing that for us if he does. Because that might take us an hour just to figure out what game and whatever.
Works for me. As long as he calibrates it for us.
Yeah, that'll probably take some time. Wait, Brandon's using the Allen wrench.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay.
This is where the steering wheel sits on, and yeah, looks like this makes perfect sense.
Okay.
We're pretty tall.
Except for me. Yep. So whatever height you want, those are the adjusters.
It took us like 6 years to figure out this top part. But just know that basically it's not that hard once you think about it. You just have screw here, screw here, screw here, bolts here I guess, and then there's a nut and washer. You kind of have to bend these together, or squeeze, use your muscles to get these lined up so this fits perfect. Now Brandon's installing that. The shifter mount, got the long bolts to hold this contraption in. And of course, we'll show you a close-up of this. Starting to come together a little bit.
Yeah, that's the right thing, but we need to screw into that. Yeah, there's like a locking mechanism there.
Brandon's using the little Allen wrench with the little screws to mount our shifter mount.
I'll make sure that's tight, because
Yeah, you're going to be using it a lot.
we don't want Zeke's aggressive shifting to
I'm not even gonna shift.
He's going to be power shifting.
Mm-hmm.
He's granny shifting, not double clutching like he should.
Okay, that's on there.
So we just mounted these guys. You can see they got the 4 screw holes. These are the ones you mount on the sides here. This is what the chair is going to mount to. And if you look closely, you can see underneath here. So the square washers go under here. And you can slide this to where it's desired later.
Oh, okay.
You'll be like, wow, man, they must have been at a while. The other guy's on his laptop.
Yeah. 4 hours later.
Literally, if we could start over again, we'd probably be a little quicker. Naturally. It still wasn't.
It was a learning process.
Yeah. You know what I should do is use my phone to record this step.
If you want to exit recovery mode, it's as easy as pie. Oh, but restart.
You know what? Instead of doing that, just put that in there. You don't use that. Just use that.
Yeah, why not? I like this. It's nice. Mean.
On their lap is stupid though.
No, you don't need to use that.
For how long this took us, it's gonna take Matt like 9 years to edit. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 1:12 a.m.
Alright, we're back for day 2. We got pretty far yesterday, but we had to take a break, so now it's night 2 and we're gonna work on assembling the chair and then mounting it, and we'll see how it works.
Breaking news, Dallas Cowboys full practice was delayed nearly 2 hours today after a player reported finding an unknown white powdery substance on the field.
Was it like powdered sugar?
Head coach Mike McCarthy immediately suspended practice while police were called to investigate. After complete analysis, experts determined that the white substance unknown to players was the goal line. Practice resumed after it was decided that the team was unlikely to encounter the substance again. So
That's a good one. So you got the chair, the top part, the bottom part, and then you got this little guy and that. And then this is where the other stuff mounts, that you can recline it and control that. This is where we are on this guy. Pretty far. I lowered this whole part here at the top, because otherwise it would have been way too high if you're sitting there. It's still gonna be pretty high. All right, so we're doing the chair now, and here's all the parts. See the little diagram? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then some couple screws, and an Allen wrench. So I got the same parts here. This is all for the chair.
putting the recliner on.
All right, so you got the bottom of the chair, as per the instructions, there was some screws in there. You just take them out, and then you put this guy on there, right where the screws in the bottom part were. And now I'm working on tighten those a little bit. I saw something like that. It's like snap tick, or that's something else.
Didn't put enough clothes in there.
All right, guys. For the next part, you got to put this plastic thing on here on the side. You just got to line it up. The screws go in these holes here. So what you need is just this one of the little Phillips heads, and you can use the Allen wrench, which has a Phillips head on it. You can put that right in there. Put the black plastic thing on, and there's just one Phillips head screw that goes in there.
Jeez, I thought you were talking to me for a second there.
So I already got it started. Here's what we're working with. Nice and snug. There we go. And then we're gonna mount the chair, which we just finished assembly, onto here. And we're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah,
It looks like it lines up okay.
this is terrible.
You know, there's a chance that we have some random bolts downstairs, or we can.
We might have to find some random ones. Proof with that, but I don't think it's gonna work. Is it necessary to drink my own urine?
No, but it's sterile and I like the taste. I just watched that movie the other day.
Did you really?
Like, you know what?
I'd watch it again.
No. Dude, it can't focus on a screw. You can use this bar here to slide the chair all the way back, and that exposes this. And that's, you can see what I did there. I just used the wrench they gave us on the bottom here. And you tighten that while simultaneously holding this guy still with the wrench. And then there's another bolt here. We're gonna do the back. So I'm gonna grab this bar, slide the seat forward just like it's a car seat, an actual car seat. And now we're gonna do back here, make sure this lines up first. Same thing.
You're screwed, dude.
Okay, well, it just uses a couple of these little screws underneath here. You probably saw me screwing it in. There's just 2 screw holes, and then you tighten these guys.
Yep.
And you tighten the one on the bottom to make it so it doesn't shake or wobble, tilt. And now I'm gonna mount the pedals. Brandon's here, I'm here.
Oh, Chapo.
Let's see what we can do.
I am the god.
Brandon, what?
These people are lying sacks of crap.
They didn't win?
Yeah. They never won that.
Did you?
I just won 4 sweat coins. I'm gonna donate it to a good charity.
Does that work that way?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice of you.
Protect rhinos across Africa and Asia. I'll donate $2.
Alright guys. Ugh. I just put a couple screws in the bottom. I don't see any other holes. This guy right here. Yeah.
Alright, fuck you guys. I won't donate anything then.
Nice. School's for fools! Look at me! We still have fun. Alright.
How did you make it work?
We put 4 bolts in there, and that one has zip ties and a bolt. The bolt makes it 90% of the way, and the zip ties just hold it close to. That's for the shifter, and this is for the pedals. Pretty easy to plug in, and then you got these little channels here to run all the cables, so it can still lie flat and flush on the mount right here. Alright, so now those cords are under here, and you use this wrench on it. And this, I guess, to tighten it, you go counterclockwise. And since you last saw, I just finished up, I cleaned up the wiring a little bit, little cable management. Got a little Velcro strip here.
Oh yeah.
You got to run all the cables. You get another Velcro here. And then they're all going under this, under the wheel. And then it's screwed down with these guys and 2 screws that you know about. So that's where all the wires go. They're not going to be in the way of your feet. And then one thing you don't want to forget, otherwise it's not going to work. You got to have the power cube. No, what is it? Is it a cube or a brick?
It's a brick, yeah.
Got to have the power brick. Plug it into a nearby outlet. And that's going to power the mechanism in the wheel. And they're all connected to each other. Shifter, pedals, those come up and they're connected to this. And this guy, the wheel is the main hub. And that's what goes into the back of the Xbox One. Not a super long cable, so either get a USB extender or just think ahead.
Oh,
Brandon likes it.
you like that?
How does it feel, Brandon?
Like holding both seats.
How does the steering wheel feel?
Feels pretty good.
Yeah, we just finished this guy. Brandon's just sitting in it. He's really happy to sit there for the first time. He's using it for its intended purpose.
Tinder swipey.
Yeah. Yeah, so we finished the build. I know this wasn't the easiest thing to do, but you can do it, and I think it's a good value. If you want to get this Minneer racing stand mount for your steering wheel and stuff, and the racing seat, they're both Minneer. You can get them on Amazon, and we got an affiliate link down in the description if you want to check it out. We got the Logitech G920 steering wheel, the 3 pedals that come with it, the shifter, 6-speed with reverse. Obviously it has reverse. Feel free to use our video to help you along your way. And with that, next video, we're going to actually show you what it's like to drive this thing, all the fun that can be had with it, and we're going to play, what are we going to play next week?
We're gonna play Forza 7. Yeah!
Yeah, so in the video next week, Forza 7, we're going to show you the best settings, because out of the box it's not going to work perfectly with the game. You got to go into the game. For each racing game you do with the simulator, you got to set the right settings. There's like 30 different things, bunch of different number values. You got to set it to have the right firmness, and if there's, you want a dead zone, the pedals, well, you know, whatever, all that stuff. You want to see how that works, see us play this thing for real, tune in next week.
Hit that subscribe button. This is Matt Magna, I'm Brandon Osserini, and that's it from Dawn Dimension. Peace!